Okay, I'm gonna do this. Hopefully, nobody calls me while I'm trying to film. Um, that's the hardest part about recording on your phone is people calling. It interrupts the. Let's see. It interrupts the video. Yeah. Let me put this phone on vibrate. That way, if someone does call, sorry y'all, if you know you're calling me, I am not going to pick up right now. Okay, so where I left off on the previous video, I was talking about how he wants to become a pilot, so he can go around the world, so he can cheat on his wife even more. He's probably trying to talk her into being a flight attendant, but I think she loves her job where she works at. Um, you just need to be a simple mechanic. Go to mechanic school and work on cars. That's the type of career that you really need to be in. You need to be here in this country. You don't need to be in the military, because if you join the military and you're caught cheating, guess what? Discharge. Um, you've committed adultery. Military frowns upon adultery. Um, Sad that you've done it already. You may be disqualified from being in the military, and they're definitely going to be checking your background. Like, you love to hide stuff in your background and whatnot. Sorry, y'all. I had to clean my ear. Ooh, dirty. All right. I need to send myself a text message to that phone so I can keep this one up. There. Okay. Well, I'm going back to Saturday, April the 12th. Um, so sorry if I repeat some stuff from a previous video. I've been trying to keep up with it, but things have been hectic lately. Okay, so like I said, he told me, y'all remember when he was telling me not to contact him throughout work, but that Friday, well, he was contacting me all throughout work, texting me, calling me, Kenya, you can't keep the baby. And I'm steady saying, I know, you know, but by then, I was waking up from realizing what type of person he was and everything. Okay. So basically, he had asked if okay. Oh yeah, just so y'all know, he also has this jacket. Um cuz he said he didn't have a jacket. So I got it for him. He stated that he would give that back to me. And just so y'all know, here's the text. I give you back your jacket and this phone. Just make sure you take care of the situation. So, how, he was saying that I was blackmailing him. He was blackmailing me in order to get my cell phone back and the jacket that I gave to him that he did not pay for. And if you want to know how to give me the jacket back, just give it to someone that knows me and I'll come pick it up. I don't have to see you to retrieve the jacket. Put it in a Walmart bag, a Dollar Tree bag, any old thing. I can pick up the jacket. But, like I said, I'm going to take legal matters on that because you failed to pay for it and return it as well. You forgot. And y'all, he doesn't even wear the jacket. Like, he wore it one time, but it was too big. The jacket fits me. So I'm just like, why did you keep it? He still kept it. He probably destroyed it, but that's why I said I got the receipts. I got the proof that stated that I will give back your jacket. And that was a nice jacket too, y'all. And again, he was stating that he reported me. I don't need to do it again with my wife. Doesn't want you to keep it. She wants you to get an abortion. See, that's what I'm saying. His wife. She doesn't know, because when I contacted her, she could have easily responded to me, but she didn't. No. I already have a family and a kid. Already. It's bad karma to break up a happy home, and that's what you are doing, just to let you know. Just make sure you take care of it and give me a doctor's note with the receipts, with the phone number and documentations with doctor's signatures. Okay, just because you have a phone number from a doctor, you do realize that the doctor cannot give any information about me to you. A doctor cannot give any information about a person if it's not your wife. Because I would have told that doctor, my doctor knows I'm not married. So they would have never confirmed anything with you. It makes no sense. You can't be calling her, hey, this is what you were going to say. I'm Andre Mason. This is the husband of Kenya. Get out of here. They would have never done that, because that's against the law for them to tell you any of my medical records. The only person who can tell you their medical records is that person. And if you're married to that person, me and you, not married. So you would have never gotten a confirmation from my doctor. And basically, he was saying, this is bad enough. I was trying to be cool with you, but when you do stuff like this, it doesn't look good. Y'all, he was not trying to be cool with me at all. Like I said, this man, until he found out that I was pregnant, is the only reason why he started back talking to me. Because I could have kept it a secret and never told him until my child asked who their father was. But I didn't want to keep it a secret. That's not me. Then he goes to say, just know you're saying what you're saying, it's heartbreaking, actually messing up a happy home. Happy home. Well, for most of you all who've been to his house, y'all don't see the wife. Two separate homes. He will never have a happy home so long as he cheats. Then he kept asking me, are you going to get the abortion at 4 o'clock? He says it's stressful enough. Then he tells me, give him a call, 803. Look, give me a call. Ordering me around. Then he tells me to keep him updated. My wife wants the receipts in doctor's form and wants to know the cost as well. We will send you the money through the lender so it's documented. You don't have to send money through. Like, y'all, let me show y'all that. We will send you money through a lender. Like, unbelievable. You don't have to send money through a lender. It's so crazy. It's like, he was basically trying to control me still. And like how I said, this is why I was saying when I made that awareness video for Christina, whatever her name is now. Yeah, Christian. Yeah, that's her name. That's why I was making that awareness video for her. If she stops communicating with him for a minute, and she stops texting him, it's gonna hit the fan. Yeah, it's gonna hit the fan. This girl, she's gonna find out the hard way, though. She really is. She's gonna find out the hard way. And I hope she talks, because he is not your friend. He is basically not anyone's friend. Then I even told him again, you know what? I'm sick of you blaming me. That's all you're doing. You are a real narcissist who likes to control every situation and not take any blame for yourself. You act as if I knocked myself up. You act as if I'm trying to keep it. The more you keep putting the blame on me makes me not want to do it. That's what I was saying. Like, he made this such a hard decision. Like, when I was at that abortion clinic, all the other women, the majority of them, or a few of them, they had the men who knocked them up. They were there with them. I was there by myself. And he wasn't there with me. And I even told him, you never acted as a married man or a father. It's funny how you are married and don't even stay with them. You haven't even been married that long, even if you are. Like maybe a year, but not long at all. I've been going back and rereading the message between us. You always said these things. I'm a single man and I live a private life. Then you said you want kids and that you don't have kids. You know, then I was telling him if he lied on his paperwork, any type of paperwork, that he can, for the job, he can lose his job. Because he feels that if he omits it off the paperwork, he feels that if he omits it off the paperwork, that they won't find out. All they gotta do is do the same thing I did. Like, I'm like, why would you work a federal job if you don't want people knowing about your life? That makes no sense. And then I even told him, I said, if I have to keep this baby, they will be good and I will not be breaking up a happy home. Because I don't know where your family lives. At that time I didn't. But I do now. And I had to let him know, you slept with me. Just remember that. You slept with me while married. No matter how much you try to blame me, you cheated. And you need to admit that to yourself. All I did was come to you for help. Yet you made a fiasco of involving a lawyer and an officer just to do a simple abortion. Don't worry, I'm going to take care and don't need my kid developing anger problems. So stop blaming me, trying to make me feel worse, and it will be done. But the more you blame me, like I said, it makes me want to keep it. To prove you wrong, that I'm not a unfit mother. Yes, y'all, this man said that I was unfit to be a mother. Like, that's what really hurt. Like, how dare you tell a woman that they're unfit to be a mother when you're the one that is the one doing all the bad? Not me. Hold on. I might have to disappear again. My boys are a little upset right now. But I'm not an unfit mother. I know how to take care of kids and help kids. I can help them with their homework. I don't have to hire someone to help them out and all of that stuff. I can teach my kids 5 different languages. What can you do? You can't teach your kid another language. And then, and I even told him, I don't even want child support. Like I told you, I can take care of them on my own without you. I'll tell him or her that their dad had a whole family and he didn't want you. And I would save these text messages. I mean, it might be brutal, but hey, the kids got to know that their father didn't want them and their father wanted me to abort them. And then I responded, yeah, this was that morning. Not only that, I'm about to do something to my body that no woman really wants to do, and could cause me many psychological problems. I spelled it wrong. You don't even care how it can affect me in the long run term, and your wife should know this. Yeah, like, you thought I was a woman trying to come after you for money. You thought that I needed your money. You thought that I wanted to trap you and keep you. Like, what kind of life or fairy tale are you living in? If I were to get pregnant by any man, if I'm not in that relationship with him and we are over and done, and if he doesn't want anything to deal with the kid, guess what? I'm keeping my child. I'm raising them with my new husband. Or not new husband, with my husband. I've never been married, y'all. Sorry. Didn't mean to say it like that. Then he asked me, can I meet him at 12 at his house? Thank God I did not go, because he probably had his gun ready to pew pew me. Never know. Because the way he was talking, I didn't want to meet him at that house, because I no longer trusted him, nor did I feel comfortable being around him, knowing that he has a gun. And he probably was going to do the whole boop, 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 hit the refrigerator and everything and stuff like that. But yeah. Then he goes, I'm going to head out in a little bit at 11:34, but I will talk to you after I get out of work. A.M. Then he's still talking to me, y'all. Like I said, he talked to me the whole time. Always saying he's gonna talk to me after work. He goes, I completely understand. I want to have a conversation with you because it's really important that I do. See? This was April 12th. Yeah, at 11:39. I understand. I want the same as well. I want to talk to you. Like, that's all he kept saying. Y'all, he even still has an opportunity to talk to me, but like I said, he's so immature about the whole situation and everything that happened between us that he's not going to talk to me. In his mind, he has convinced himself that he is so disgusted by me. This man, you have no reason to be disgusted by me. It takes two to tango. It takes two. Then he's asking me how did it go at the clinic around 12 something. Then he's saying keep me updated. They have me waiting. Y'all, I was there for a long ass time. And just so y'all know, I was like up under a lot of stress from him calling me, telling me I can't keep the baby, telling me I'm unfit. He's told me he's married, he's got a family, a wife and a kid. Like, y'all, he's telling me all this stuff. Like, by then, like, I'm so stressed out. So stressed. Like, you know, from the other stress that he put on me prior to this. Making me think that I was a bad person. Him just basically lying about everything. And side note, I will tell y'all something. I deleted it though, but at least I think I did. I haven't looked at it since I wrote it. I wrote a suicide note. Because this man had me feeling like I was so low and that I was the worst friend ever. Like, I actually wrote a suicide letter. But I never really finished it. And I was planning to take my life. And it was going to be, and nobody would have known that I was gone because I wasn't talking to anyone, wasn't really calling people, texting people, not really posting online. But yeah. But then I realized that's not what I want. Why would I kill myself because someone told me that I'm unfit to be a parent? Someone told me that I'm crazy. Someone that told me I have a problem. He was basically putting in my head, making me think that take some allergy medicine, making me think that I was having mental problems when I really wasn't. It was all him. And the only reason why I state this, and I'm letting y'all know, which now I know that that's no way to go. But at that time, he had me so low that I was ready to go. And I even stated in the letter the reason why I was committing suicide, and it was because of him. Because he lied to me and told me that he wasn't married. He lied to me about having a, he didn't allow me to make that decision if I wanted to be with a married man. And had I known that, my answer would have been no. I always say no. I don't break up marriages. I don't want that bad karma on me. I'm not a home wrecker. Okay, back to Saturday, April 12th. So, basically, while I was at the clinic, I started having cramps and whatnot. Because he's steady in my head, steady calling me. And basically, it was the beginning steps of a miscarriage. I didn't see anyone for probably a week or two through that whole process. Yeah, I didn't talk to he was the only person I talked to. He didn't even try to come check up on me. All he did was call and text. He didn't try to come see me to, make sure I was having a miscarriage. To make sure, the baby's gone. Like, had I not had a miscarriage and I just told him that I had a miscarriage, like I said, I could have still had my baby now, and he would have never known, because he doesn't confirm those things. He did his best not to see me during that time. And again, here we go. He goes, "What's going on?" And then later that night, I tell him, "Just let me know when you're ready to talk. I'm drinking tea. My tummy still hurts." And it was, for those who've gone through the whole miscarriage, you all know the process. So this man wanted step by step every detail of the miscarriage. He wanted to tell me, basically, he wanted to know how much I was bleeding. He wanted to know when I'm going to say fetus now. He wanted to know when the fetus passed through me. He wanted to know every step of the miscarriage. Yet, this man was supposed to have been my friend. And he really showed no compassion. So then he goes, "I'm sorry, Kenya. I actually meant to call you. Just been draining. I'm not feeling well at all. But I do need to talk to you honestly." See? Told y'all. I need to talk. No. Little Miss Thing that follows him around, still talking to him. If he ever says that to you, just know he's not going to talk to you. He doesn't want to talk to you. He's not even going to make the attempt to even see you if you are pregnant by him. Because he doesn't want to come to terms that he's cheating on his wife. Then he goes, "Good afternoon," and I said afternoon. Like, I no longer tell people good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I just say morning, afternoon, evening. There's nothing good about that. Then he goes, "Any updates? I want to try to see you Monday or later on today." This is Sunday. Y'all, I could have easily just picked him up from work and took him home. But, he didn't do none of that. He only, just kept telling me. And I'm just like, we could have talked for 20 minutes on the way home. Boom, done. Out of each other's lives forever. Wouldn't have been, having to take this man to court for legal issues and stuff like that. Then he goes, "What are the symptoms of spotting? You said you have an appointment for Monday. I'm going to go with you." He didn't come with me to that appointment. No. He stayed his little butt home. Always talking about he's got work. Then he goes, "Well, I want to see you. I have to talk to you." Y'all, like I said, he's too immature to want to talk. Then I, took some meds for the pain and whatnot. Then he goes, "Okay, no problem. That's good that you took something for the pain. Does that mean you have your period, or do you feel like you are pregnant?" Like I said, y'all. And I respond, wasn't really feeling much. But yeah, I was spotting. By then, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. Then he goes, "We should go get that checked out. Just be sure. But I want to see you so I can talk to you. 4 o'clock Sunday." Y'all, so far, he's been saying he wants to talk to me and see me within the past 24 hours about 6 times. No, not master manipulator. Then he goes, let me show you this. Here we go. "I definitely want to go with you. My family's not happy, especially with me. I just want to make sure everything is okay." Talking about your family. What you mean, your wife? I mean, she should be filing divorce papers to divorce your sorry, lying, cheating sass. Because I know, actually, everybody knows that I'm not the only one that you've been with. Definitely not. And again, definitely want to go with the point with you. Then he's like, I wouldn't overthink it. You know, that's one of his little words he likes to say. Then I gave him a hint about me doing background checks on people. He goes, you mean background checks on individuals as far as your love life? And I said, that was like, yeah. Like, find out everything about them before I consider them. Phone number, email, all of it. And that's something I've always done, because I need to make sure who I'm dealing with. Then he goes, some guys may not like you question them or as if their life depended on specific topics or questions. So I'll advise you to be careful with that. The best way of getting to know a man is spending time with them and talking, of course. This is so funny, y'all. Now, it's so funny. He's still trying to tell me, no, I'm going to do what I do. Like you said, do what you do. And I did. I exposed you. And the reason why? Because I don't want to end up with someone who's already married. So I have to make sure that the individual is not married, you know? We all should know. And ladies, if you're with a man who says he's divorced, ask him for that divorce decree. Find out what county he got divorced in. Go get that divorce decree to pull it up to make sure he is divorced. Because not every man can be trusted. Whew. I'm tired of standing right now. Ooh. But yeah. And like, I don't really judge men by their past and whatnot. That's not a good thing to do. Well, it depends on the type of past that they lead. Because if they're still doing those same things that they were doing, nah, I'm good. Whew. I had to sit, y'all. That standing, my sugar's about to is dropping. I gotta eat. Oh. Whew. When I say, I felt like I was about to pass out. Like, I'm so hungry. Like, y'all, I've never been hungry like this in the morning before. So I'm eating some rice. And I even go on to explain to him, and I've told y'all this before, I don't look at married men. I look at them as brothers or cousins. I never look at them romantically, and I have a lot of brothers and cousins just because that's something that I've always honored and respected. I respect marriages and, you know, relationships. I'm not a homewrecker, like I said. I mean, if that's you, ladies, if you want to be a homewrecker, that's you. And I get why some people do it, and that's just because they just want to be with that man, but not really want to commit because they know he's committed to someone else. Ladies, we shouldn't really put ourselves down like that. We're better than that. There are good men out here in the world. I've met a couple. And whatnot. It's so funny how people always think I'm married, and I just guess that's just the way I carry myself. I don't carry myself as someone who's meant for the streets. Mm. That's shrimp, y'all. I can have shrimp. I mean, I eat fish. Mm. Starting to feel better. Mm. And then I even told him that, well, with all the guys I've been talking to recently, I've been very blunt with them. And this is when I hated men at the time because of him. Asking them questions, let them know I'm not dealing with any type of adultery nor committing fornication because before marriage. If they're not about that life, then I tell them next. I was on online dating. I need to check to see what kind of messages I got. And I tell them it may sound mean to you, but that's how I have to do things. I'm still hoping to meet my best friend. Even if he did something like this, I would forgive him. It may take a bit for me to get over it, but I would forgive him only because I know it would make us stronger now. If he did it a second time, then that's a negative. So long as, the guy is truthful and honest, I feel like the sooner you tell what you've done, it makes it that much better, and you can be forgiving and you can work through those problems. But the longer you keep the secret, or secrets for you, it's going to hurt that much worse. It's going to be terrible. Again, tells me not to overthink anything. Ask me, did you get your period? Then he's like, I just want to be sure of everything, that you're not pregnant. I do want to go to the doctors with you as well to be sure not. I also want to talk to you as well. 6/18. I had already told him that I was spotting bleeding. Hello, come on, ding back. Okay, no problem. And he goes, I hope the pain doesn't hurt as much, but I still want to go to the doctors with you. 8:48 that night. And y'all, normally when I get my periods, I don't hurt that. I don't even feel it. Through this ordeal, I, for the first time in years, I was actually cramping. Oh, I'm trying not to think about it too much, because let me not fake cry, as little Miss Christina, Christian stated. So, yeah, she said I was fake crying. How do you fake cry? I actually had tears because I was thinking about the whole ordeal of me going through a miscarriage. But I'll talk to you on another video. Just be sure. I call in a bit. He never called. Then he goes, I just want to be sure. I woke up a little late today. I'm not feeling good. I just think we should go to the doctors. Have you made any appointments? Then all of this crap. Still asking me. The next day, the 14th, he still wants to talk. Goes, any updates? He says, can we go tomorrow, Wednesday, if possible? Y'all, I was available every single time he asked to go to the doctor. Like I said, he never came. I went. He never showed up. I'm telling him when I'm going. Over the phone, of course. He never made not one attempt to come with me. He even said that his wife would go with me. Because when he realized he said that his wife will go with me, he realized that he didn't want me to meet the wife. Or he didn't want her to see me, because he didn't want her to know. Then he's like, that's the thing. How would we know if you're pregnant or not? Had you come with me Side note real quick. Y'all, like, since he like never made any attempt, like, I could have just been telling this man that I had a miscarriage. And he would never know that I'm pregnant. At all. Because he didn't try. Never know. Like, it just kind of like gave me a little idea. Now I know in the future, I'll never tell a man but I'm not going to be with the man until I get married anyways. But just saying in the future, if something like this ever happened again, I would never, ever, ever tell the man that I'm pregnant. Nope. I'm packing up my stuff and I'm leaving. Then he's like, this is stressing me out. Then all day he's talking to me. All day. And then he goes, so you're not pregnant. Are you being honest with me? Like, I'm steady sharing this stuff with him. Then he goes, I'm sorry. I thought I sent the message. I'm just having some big trust issues with you as right now. Big trust issues. There's nothing for you to have a trust issue with me on. You are not making he made not one attempt to come see me, check up on me, or even try to come to the doctor's appointment. He just said he would. And I'm glad I went without him, because ain't no telling what would have happened to me. April 15th. I also want to talk to you about something. It's important that I do talk to you. No. Nothing but lies. Spewing lies. Like, this is what I'm saying. And I even told him, like, I wasn't really even expected to be pregnant, because I was, in the process of losing weight and, wanting to go have fun, go to the beach, everything, I wanted to show off. I didn't want to have a pregnant belly. And so y'all know, this would have been my first kid, my first child. Oops, baby, but yeah. Then he goes, thank you, I appreciate that. Let me know when you do have free time so we can talk. Honestly, I really appreciate that from you. Honestly, I will. I know stress could be hard, because I try to cope with it sometimes. Certain methods, or to distract yourself. And it could be hard a lot of times. Him telling me how he copes with stress. So then he's like, he goes, any job to put you in a better position, take it, all of that, Then he goes, I want to go to the doctor with you on the 15th. I think you should pretend to be mute. That's what he said, because I said, I'm not going to talk to anybody at my next job. I'm just going to stay to myself, pretend I can't talk. Then he goes, I think it more peaceful that way. Honey, well, you need to be mute yourself. Stop lying. Stop lying. Then he's telling me, good afternoon. Then he goes, I'm not feeling too bad, but any updates? Feeling shitty. Feeling hitty. Have a cold. Ask him if everything is okay on the 16th. I talked to him, let him know, still step-by-step process of the whole miscarriage. He goes, I feel a little better today. Thank you for updating me. I was getting ready to go out to the grocery store. Have you been drinking tea? Then he goes, drinks lots of tea and water. I want to talk to you this weekend, if that's possible, on April the 18th. Then he goes, what's going on with you? I'm sorry, today was messed up, April 19th. You know, he's calling me, so, you know, the text messages are getting, you know, very minimal now. Then he goes, I just wanted, on the 20th, he goes, I wanted to give you this phone back. I need to talk to you as well to know what is going on. He didn't want to talk to me. Then he goes, about 3:30 on the 23rd, hey, give me a sec, I'm in the middle of eating. Like, I didn't contact him or anything. And I had asked him on the 22nd, can we talk? Coffee or tea? And he's like, everything okay? He goes, no. I said, you okay? No, I'm not okay. What's been going on with you? Then he goes, thumbs up, or, you know, that's good. And I even told him I was writing a book. Instead of writing a book, I just put this on TikTok. But I do plan on writing a book, but the book is going to have a lot of twists and turns. Of course, the names will be different. But boy, so when that book is published, I'm still, you know, writing things down. It's going to be a good book. Like, it's, you all will know, but it's going to be for a good read, because I'm going to add some stuff in it to make it even delicious. So, April 25th, next week, can you meet me somewhere? I want to give you back your stuff. Also want to know, there's no more baby talk. Why am I still talking to you about a baby? You don't have any rights to my kid. Even if I were keeping the, you know, kept it and then did have a miscarriage, I don't need to talk to you about my kid. Y'all, had I still been pregnant, this man was been fighting me tooth and nail in the courts, trying to take this baby from me. He goes, I'm angry and annoyed with you. Let me see. That's why I haven't been talking that much to you. I wanted to talk to you in person about something important, if it's safe to do so. Like, wow. He goes, I want a direct answer. I'm just being real with you. You make me feel very uncomfortable, and I really don't like it. So, how does me making him feel uncomfortable? Because I'm not talking to him about losing my baby. There was nothing more for us to really discuss. You weren't here for the whole process. You didn't support me or offer to get me something from Uber Eats, send me some money so I can order food to take care, you know. You didn't give me diddly squat. So I'll text you, call you in the morning, or when I get to worry or something. And I was like confused. I'm like, you angry at me? Baby was gone. It was in heaven. And at that time, and he goes, I still didn't answer his question. You cannot have kids with me. Do you understand that? Plain as day. Hold on, babies. I love how they're on their sides. But yeah, he's I cannot have kids with him. Yes, you were going to be a sperm donor. I can't have kids with you. Crazy. There's lots of women that have babies from a sperm donor that's not active in the kid's life. This was April 25th, I guess. Then he goes, I just feel like it's hard for you to understand. I tried being clear with you. I just don't trust you. That's the honest truth. Y'all, this man really didn't have anything to say he didn't trust me on. Really, it should have been, you can't trust me. And he was like, oh, he was like, it's the way I act. Then he goes, the fact that you wanted to keep the baby was crazy. Then the other hit that you said on top of that was crazy. This is April 26th. So that night I sent his wife a message to ask if he that was her husband, and it was, because he called me. And I actually sent a message to Kristen, but she never opened the message. She blocked that account, and of course she deactivated her account, because I wanted everyone to know what kind of person he was, and I was trying to let her know he's not to be trusted. You over there talking to him, he ha ha, and girlfriend, wake up. Wake up. Hold on. Like, wake up, girl. Got it. Yeah. Like, I said, proof that he had my phone. The phone was not his all this time. And let me show you a photo on April 18th. So he was talking to me and her on the same day. But look. See? Told y'all. The wife. That was, he still had his. So he calls his wife through Instagram. He doesn't call her on the phone. And of course he's at work talking to her. Airbnb. But yeah, so then he goes, I don't want to be around you because you start chaos and drama, and you proved my point. This is when I told him that I was going to tell everybody and that you're lying and stuff like that. I even let him know that I hired a private investigator on top of everything. He goes, I report you. Don't make me report you again. He's never reported me, y'all. I went and checked. He says he's going to do things, but he never does. He doesn't follow through on nothing. Oh, shoot. Then he goes, pick a day or I will pick a date for you to pick it up at the police department. You show me enough that you can't be trusted. I told him I hate you, so I'm going to destroy you. Oh yeah, I told him. You are a narcissistic man. Love how you accuse me of things and I'm not even doing what you say. I told him I hate you. You don't even get why I'm pissed. You lied and told me to be quiet. I have a right to freedom of speech. You are not my boss or husband. I'm only behaving this way because you lied to me. I'll get my things tomorrow. You lied, not me. I want you to feel exactly how I feel. I'm reporting you as well, and good luck. Because guess what? I have evidence and the proof of what you did. Then he says, well, make sure you come and get it from the police department. Then he goes, you two, and please stop harassing us. By then, he had her account was privatized. She didn't even look at the message. So how can I harass her? I sent one message. And then I even said, don't worry, your life will be on display soon. Yep. He, like I told y'all, he knew. And I call him, you cheating scumbag. Trust I know the women who've been to your house, and they are describing it to the T. Don't worry, once this is public, everyone you know will know about your lies. I'll be at Forest Park Police Station 10 a.m. Do what you do. Told him I was headed to the police department. That was the end of that conversation. He never. That day he called, cussed me out, threatened me to leave his girl alone and everything. So, that's who Andre Mason, the master manipulator, narcissist, is. This is not a good man. He shouldn't even be working at a federal job like this, because this is what he's doing to everyone that he gets involved with that's not his wife. But yeah, that's who I met, a narcissistic master manipulator man. Like, it's a lesson learned, and I know better now. I'm happy with how things are going in my life since getting away from him. You know, I've met a lot of good men. Definitely since getting him out of my life. I've gotten involved with a couple, like still getting, meeting new guys and that are good. They make more than I do, of course. Once I met an engineer. He's really nice. He's Korean. I've met another guy who's from Lebanon, or who's Lebanese. He's not from there. He wasn't born there, but he's Lebanese. His family, he's first generation. Let me not tell you all that. Where he's at. I've met him. I started, talking back to someone that we made a mutual agreement to, when we broke up. So I've been talking to him, like all these guys that I've been talking to, really nice men that, try to make sure I'm good. They all know about master manipulator. They say he's a scum, and he's the reason why men can't find good women, because type of men like him, they hurt women, and women don't trust men. But he will not have a good life. Like I said, all the karma is going to eat him alive. It's going to eat him alive. This man cannot say that he's suicidal because I told everything. You're not going to harm yourself because you have a intimacy problem, where if you're not getting it from the woman you married, you go and get it from other people. And the only way you're going to really have a good life is if you tell the truth. The truth will set you free. And stop blaming others for the way you feel. Stop manipulating people. And for those who believe every lie he's spilling to y'all need to investigate it, like how I did. Because I heard some people are falling for the same crap that I fell for. And y'all are believing him over other individuals who are reporting him. As y'all can see, this is to show you that this man lies, and he lies. Lie after lie after lie. Well, I'm going to go because this video is an hour long. Y'all have a happy Sunday, and toodles.